Welcome back. I'm Catriona Morten. I'm a sensory-motor psychotherapist, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the importance of getting out of our heads and connecting to our body, because it's something that most of us do, especially when our anxiety levels go up. If we have something to worry about, if we're feeling stressed, then we go into massive overthinking mode. It's a kind of natural design fault that we have, that when we feel really anxious, when we're worrying about something, we just go into overdrive thinking. The more intelligent we are, the more creative we are, the more we can catastrophize. We can go catastrophization for the nation. And it's very, very difficult to switch it off. We can't override that overthinking of, oh my God, what could happen? Oh my God, what do they think of me? By adding more thoughts in. When we recognise we're doing that, then it can become a cue for us to, I'm overthinking, I'm catastrophising, I've got no connection with my body, to, I need to go to my body. The brilliant thing is that we can't do that kind of multitasking. If we do take our awareness to our body, and we can train ourselves, and we can be shown how to do that, then if all of our awareness is in here, it just automatically slows the thinking, racing thoughts down, because all of our curiosity is in here. One thing that I really notice when people are talking to me about their anxiety is it becomes very laser focused on what they're anxious about or the things that could go wrong. Their curiosity for what's happening right now just goes out of the window. So we need to be able to get that back, and it's a thing we lose, but it's also our biggest tool in getting in here. If you were able to say, all right, I'm really overthinking, I'm feeling really, really anxious. The anxiety is all in here. You're feeling all the adrenaline, all the cortisol, all the tension, all the frozen energy, or the flight parts of the uncomfortableness. It's all in your body. We have to help the body by physically helping the body. And curiosity is our best tool, because if we're going to, just for instance, bring our awareness to our breath, and we can train ourselves to say, okay, how am I breathing right now? I know I'm breathing because I'd be blue and I'd be dead. So how am I actually breathing? Which parts of my body are moving with my breath? How slow is it? The depth of it? Is it shelfy? Is it jaggedy? Is it smooth? When we can be really curious, we can't think. It's a vicious circle. The more we think, the more anxious we get. Often just going in and noticing something. How do my legs feel? Can I feel my feet on the floor? Can I feel my arms? If I can't, if I feel numb, well, then I need to be able to find techniques to wake that connection up, to get our energy levels back up in our body so we can actually feel, to be able to get the connection from our head into our body. Well, what is it doing? How is it doing that? We can use our muscles, we can use our senses. There's all kinds of things we can do to get in. Once we're in, when I ask people, what's your head doing now? Is it as busy now? They'll often say, no. No, it's not actually. It's a lot quieter. How do you feel? Do you feel a bit more present? Can you see actually what's in the room? Do things brighten up? Do they come into more focus? When we're worrying, we're not in the present moment. Our head is focused on usually what's coming up next or what's happened in the past. Dwelling in the past. Sometimes if we feel anxiety in our body, we're kind of aware of it. We can feel that we've got our hearts racing, or we've got tension in our chest. It's not as easy to breathe. It's very, very easy then to develop that part of yourself that goes, there's something wrong with me. There's something wrong with my body. What if I've got some terrible disease? Google it. Oh my God, all the symptoms. It can just be like a snowball effect. And if every time we feel something in our body, it sets our head racing, then we know then that we need a much better relationship with being in our body, finding places that we've got easy access. Okay, so the tightness in your chest, that's too difficult. We're not going to go there because it sends you into panic mode. Let's go down into your feet. Let's go down and see what your feet are up to. Take all your awareness and your curiosity into that part of your body. Or something else that's easily accessible. Our body doesn't want to be in this state. It's not healthy. Low level stress, it's really bad for us physically and physiologically. It can develop into a bit of a toxic soup. our bodies naturally want to be in a more settled state. And when we're in a more settled state, we're much easier to take in what is actually happening in the present moment. Our thinking brain comes online. If the anxiety in our body gets too high and we've got racing thoughts and catastrophizing thoughts, then we're not thinking from our intelligent part of our brain here. So when we can settle the anxiety and all the things that are manifesting in our body, everything just becomes a bit more manageable, often a lot more manageable. The more we can make the present the most important thing right now, the more we can make what's happening in our body the most important thing right now. We're not focused on the future of what might be happening and coming at us, and we're not dwelling and focusing on the past. We're in the present moment, and in that present moment we can make choices, and we can use the present moment to actually help us feel. We can use our senses to help us feel more connected to things, a little bit more regulated to things. And it's recognising those signs. And when you get this and you try it for yourself, so much easier then to be with somebody else that's catastrophizing, because you can find ways of getting them to feel and be in their body, helping them regulate. It's a win-win for yourself, for other people around you, and for people that you want to help. The more we know and understand about this, check it out, the more techniques that we can have to help us do this the easiest way possible, the more we're going to feel in control, feel more confident, not so worried about what's going to come at us, and just be able to be in the present moment, make the most out of every moment, not miss everything because we're worried about what's happening there or what's happening here. This is where it's actually happening right now, and it's the only place that we can really have any say or influence on what's happening. It's the only place that we're really going to have genuine felt joy. So the more we can help ourselves do that, the more fulfilling our life is going to be. It will enrich and it will bring in much more. It might be a little bit of a retraining thing if that's all we've done, but it's really worth it. Your body will thank you, your head will thank you, and your life in general will thank you. I really hope this has been useful and helpful, and thank you ever so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, then give us a big thumbs up, like and subscribe down below, and send us any comments, any questions. Until next time, thank you, bye.